hello.
Mrs. Willie says the bars are just to keep the world outside.
Corny, isn't it?
Yourself. The poor thing's quite harmless.
It won't bite?
It won't shed, lay eggs, or bark. And, to the best of my knowledge, it's unvexed by sex. Couldn't be less trouble.
Well, in that case, any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I'm Florence Williams. How do you do? May I introduce to you Fairy May?
Say you love me!
But we've just met.
Oh, you don't have to mean it. I just think it's wonderful when people say they love me.
Well, I'm sure everyone loves you.
You see? I told you she wouldn't be spoiled. Welcome to the cloisters. Climate best by government test.
Thank you. And this is Hannibal. And this is our Mrs. Patty. How do you do, Mrs. Patty?
I hate everything in the world, but most of all, I hate lightning, skunk cabbage, custard, mustard, spiders, blisters, girdles, mice, bees, keys, ragweed, chloroform, rhubarb, barnacles, crumbs, drunks, tombstones, gallstones, salt, and thunder.
Why don't you like rhubarb?
Well, you see, Mrs. Savage, Miss Patty here won't really answer you. She'll just recite the things that she hates.
Sweet but stubborn.
Mrs. Patty stopped talking about 20 years ago. Why?
She got mad.
Her husband told her to shut up.
And she did.
And she gave up conversation for life.
But she's only giving up electricity for Lent.
You're a woman of wisdom, Mrs. Patty. There's only one thing wiser than saying very little, and that's saying nothing at all. Would you like to hold it?
She likes you.
I like her. Oh, you haven't met Jeff. Come here, Jeff.
Please, excuse my left hand.
Certainly. Is it a toothache? He's scarred. He likes to spare people. Oh, well, you don't need to spare me. I have to look at myself every morning.
Dr. Emmett refuses to let me wear a bandage.
Well, we have to humor our doctors once in a while.
Well, now you've met everyone. Now I will let you know that we are a very small group in this part of the wing, so we hope you find us quite comfortable to be with.
But Mrs. Savage hasn't met everyone. She hasn't met the Holy Terror.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me.
Where is he, Florence?
He was here a few moments ago. John Thomas!
Maybe he's gone out into the hall.
I'll see. John Thomas!
You won't hurt her, will you?
Gracious, why should I?
You won't object, will you?
Well, what is John Thomas?
It's her son. What did you think?
Here?
Well, he was born here.
I can't. Oh, look. Asleep on the floor. My husband warned me I'd be a bad mother. Mrs. Savage, this is my son.
You like children, don't you?
Everyone's but my own. How old is he? 5. He's big for 5 months. Oh, no, 5 years. I meant years. Now, will you excuse me? I need to put him to sleep. He has the measles. I do hope you won't catch them. Excuse me.
That was exceedingly kind of you, Miss Savage. Not to notice anything wrong.
There wasn't time to explain, but you were like lightning.
Poor Florence. she isn't very well, so we pretend for her sake, and we hope you will too.
Oh, I will.
Well, I think you should understand right away, Mrs. Savage, that with the exception of Florence, the rest of us are free to leave whenever we want.
But
You're
we
a
don't.
very lucky woman to be accepted here, Mrs. Savage, if I do say so myself. And I do.
Oh, do be quiet.
Tyrant!
What is that?
That rude noise is the symbol for us to go to our rooms.
It's the evil of the machine age. Perfect pistons, but no manners.
Well, ours not to wonder why. I wonder why no one ever quotes the first line. It's someone blundered.
Good night.
I didn't hear you. We never say that. It means there's no more.
No more what?
Oh, no more of so much.
Miss Savage, don't let Jeff's manner disturb you, because during the war, his plane was shot down in flames, and he hasn't quite recovered yet.
Was his face badly burned?
Oh no, not at all. But Jeff bailed out. But he was the only one, unfortunately, and he lost the rest of his crew. And his scar goes deeper than we can see.
Surely you've guessed by now that Hannibal and I are the only two guests here free to leave. We don't tell the others. We pretend to save their pride. Oh, Mrs. Patty, I forgot you were still here. Oh, I didn't mean you anyhow. Oh, I could tear out my tongue. If you'd excuse me, I have to apologize. Or she'll sulk.